C C S S H H O O C C K K Kenya.
Then you continue.
I'm surprised you didn't have the last one.
You should have added
that. Will give you the win. That will give you the win.
Then you go. Then you go electric shock.
Electric shock. I cannot do all.
Charlie, election man go for you.
That's why we are here at the election headquarters. You know what they're talking about. So that's what the voice quarters. Oh,
that's the voice quarters.
Voice quarters through the headquarters.
My God. And it will shock everybody.
It will shock everybody. Hey.
You can't say that his results will shock him because
I beg.
Anyway, let me reserve my comments.
You'll be shocked. His results will shock you. Yes, there's a possibility of his results shocking you, and there's a possibility of the results shocking him.
Himself.
Because I know that
it won't shock him. It's a coming event cast their shadows. It won't shock him. He won't shock. But now he knows. See, look, I'll tell you that I have contested elections before.
And
you know when you see, when you're about to lose election, on the day of the election,
you know
something will tell you you've lost the election.
You'll be quiet standing somewhere.
On the day of the election, then something told me that I've lost the election. So you know what? I got a call from my father. He says, if you don't win, it's not anything. It's an eye opener.
That call is going to be a good call.
That call just
is that?
That call just confirmed my loss to me. So we went through the process. Then the boys came that we should go and hire Evan, this thing, minibus. Go around and ask people to go and vote. Charlie, so I have to. I was sleeping somewhere, but I have to get up. Then we go around, Charlie. Yeah. We pick
final fire.
Final fire. We're spending money, going around. When I lost the election, all the guys who did something for me, they came to me and said, "Oh, I did this for you. Can you refund my money to me?" Oh yes. Oh, if I'd won, they would have come for position.
Yes.
But because I didn't win, the guy said, "You know what? Let's go for a short break and come back." And then when we come back, we certainly would come and do the chaotic shouts and then bring you Sports Center here on the Super Morning.
We'll shock you this morning.
Shock.
Hello, your friend me Kwesi. Na me ma wakwa de ba me class your friend why wade. And never to me boss ya cheche o senia. Ubetumi ma wo MTN mo no aye adwuma ma wo yie. Sei emfa ho bia bia wo. Wo ankasa betumi ma wo MTN mo no aye adwuma ma wo. Ayem rete say DIY bro ni besie. Enti why wade. Kenya wo MTN mo wallet no say sia. Ene ma we mfi say obe like na wa subscribe me class yi.
Enti so wo ankasa activate wo MTN mo account no e wo phone so. Eno an say obe dial *170# na wadi akwanchira ebedi disodo so enti koso for MTN mo no to our bills faji wakatua na safa to airtime every say we are good together, we there for you everywhere you go.
This is dedicated to all the fit freaks, the weightlifters, the runners, and the Zumba dancers, the calorie counters and keto champions, those who grace us with gym selfies every 30 seconds. Because hey, we all need that inspiration now and then. Am I right? Bravo! You should never stop working out to do your banking. With the SC Mobile from Standard Chartered, you can withdraw money from the ATM without a card, ask for your checkbook, set up a standing order, and more in between squats. Simply download the SC Mobile app from the Apple Play Store. Load money into your account and you're good to go. Just dial 3311 across all networks for free and be unstoppable. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Terms and conditions apply.
Machine papa. No, company papa. My brother, here, BetPlanet, they give away Mercedes-Benz for the Golden Goal promo.
Hey, tell me more.
Sign up on betplanet.com.gh. Deposit only 20 Ghana cedis and play your free Golden Goal penalties.
I already have an account though.
Yeah, one no day. They'll be giving plenty penalties. Just go and enter the live final for a chance to win a car.
Me that's all. BetPlanet. Here I come.
www.betplanet.com.gh. Take it to the max with BetPlanet. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18.
Winston!
El Giorgio!
Akable.
Akable is coming to do some analysis.
Go ahead, Joe.
Resident lawyer.
Oh my!
The young man,
you want to do law?
He wants to.
He try.
Yeah, he wants to do. I put it to you.
I put it to you.
He's a young man. He can do it.
It's okay. Charlie, with this shock business, you forgive me this song.
Make I give you this song.
Give me this song.
In fact, make I shock you.
Shock me.
George Ado Jr.
This is all the Blackberries. Enjoy this one.
Baby.
Charlie?
Oh. Kuku seko. Minia. Suroni paneja sama. Onipe.
Onyawo beyo.
Onipa yemu. Baby. Baby. So, George.
I'm in the house with my fantastic family. I'm an independent candidate, and when after the results are announced, I get one. I'm like, who did my wife vote for? Who did my children vote for?
She did.
Who did my family vote for?
Oh no, her vote was rejected.
Baby.
No, but George, you know what?
Yes,
you know, in 1992, there's this story about General Eskin.
Yes,
You know, he went to vote somewhere, and he got 0. The polling station where he voted, he got 0.
Just mama, somebody.
So, I would say, Fanademira and Tuama. How is that possible? That is where you see. You know that in 2009 August at the Trade Fair site,
yes,
the NPP was having a national delegates conference to amend their constitution to allow all polling station executives to vote. Then somebody said, in some parts of the country, the NPP has 5 polling station executives. Now, when they vote, they get 0. 0. So the question is, where did those people? How did they vote?
Anyway,
let's
do the chaotic shout.
Exactly.
Oh no, yo.
Joe beat to one share.
That's what Nipa Neja is mine. Hey,
Charlie, no easy.
This is a deep song, so deep. Okay, let's go to the chaotic shout. This one is very good morning and happy birthday to Nana Techiwa Ewo of Randolph Chambers from your family and friends. A special chaotic birthday to Al Hassan and Danny. This is coming from George Riafe. Barbara Benissa Custom Relation Management, Air France, KLM. Fantastic chaotic shout to you this morning.
Yeah, because Barbara has been with us for 25 years. She loves the Super Morning Show.
You do all.
She loves Joy 99.7 FM. She's a discerning listener.
Barbara, you do all.
Barbara, you do all.
We'll fly when that COVID on.
We'll fly.
Hey, happy birthday to Richard Oseajaman, aka Richie, alias Malaika. Hey, this name will go better more.
His name is what? Malaika.
Alias Malaika.
Then I have some friends. His name is Ras Malaika.
Okay.
The guy did dreadlocks. We finished university, Then Malaika chopped tea. After tea, he cut the rasta. He cut the dreadlocks. We asked him, Malaika, why? He said, oh, Charlie, I they go to the job market. I don't go figure like this.
You understand? They go to the job market.
Ras Malaika. I'm sure he's listening today. Ras Malaika.
Ras Malaika.
Well, Charlie, I'm now going to the job market.
Bless you for salvation. Now, happy birthday to Michelle Dodo. Now, we pray for God's abundant blessings upon your life. We love you dearly from Mom, Dad, and Maya. Do you have more there?
Let me just say a special good morning. It's a belated happy birthday to my very good friend Geni Salikem, who's a poet. And yesterday was your birthday, Geni. So,
good.
He has a very good poem. right? And he says that if my hands are chopped off, I would hug you in my heart. He has a sweet poem like that.
So even if we kill you, you will still come.
If you take every part of his body off, woman, I still, would hug you in my heart. But that reminded me of Andrew Marvel's poem to his coy mistress. You know that poem?
I've heard.
To his coy mistress. He says, had we but world enough and time, these coiners were no crime. But there's a part that says that, I would love you 10 years before the flood. And if you choose, refuse to the conversion of the Jews. 100 years to go to adore your face. You deserve this. Right. But every time I hear times, winged chariots hurrying near.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN.
Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. And Standard Chartered Bank here for good. A Nivea Deep range of products. Nivea Men Deep range of products. Now it's time to go deep for real freshness with 48 hours protection from sweat and bacteria and 48 hours deep moisturization with the Nivea Men Deep range of products. Nivea Men, it starts with you. Official sponsors of Real Madrid. But if you're yet to activate your MTN Momo account, you can do it right now from the comfort of your home. You just have to dial *170# and for MTN Momo, select your 4-digit PIN number and re-enter the PIN number to confirm it. After this, you'll receive a message confirming your activation. Should that message fail to pop up, contact our various digital channels or use my MTN app for further assistance. You should also know that you can link your bank account to your Momo wallet to make life even more easy. So MTN Momo is your fastest, secured and most convenient way to transact business today. Terms and conditions apply. Just Momo it everywhere you go. We're there for you everywhere you go. But Total Petroleum Ghana PLC received the prestigious Brand of the Year award, at the Ghana Oil and Gas Awards. In addition, we won the Lubricant of the Year and the Marketing Campaign of the Year. Now, we dedicate these awards to you, our valued customers, for your unwavering trust and loyalty to the Total brand. We say ayiko to our service station staff whose hard work and dedication have earned us these awards. So, thank you for making us number one and keep choosing Total. Total, committed to better energy. So guys, there's some magic in the air and some free cash with Standard Chartered.
Yeah.
And I want you to tap into it because you stand a chance of winning up to 1,000 Ghana cedis and even more. I'm talking about the Standard Chartered's SC Mobile Magic Hour, and it's happening later today on Drive Time on Joy. So all you have to do to win some free cash in a flash is to tune into Drive Time, and when it's announced that it's time for the SC Mobile Magic Hour, you do the following. Grab your phone or tablet, go to your App Store or Play Store, download the Standard Chartered's SC Mobile app, open an account, and if you're among the first 10 to finalize that account opening process during the Magic Hour, you get some cash credited to the account that you just opened. So it's happening on Drive Time on Joy at 3 p.m. during. So just tune in, learn more. And I always tell you that with Standard Chartered, the goodness and surprises never stop. Right. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered, here for good.
So, Winston, just before we go, there are two special birthdays. Let me make it even three because one, Michelle Dodo was listening in, and the little girl wanted to hear the name. So, Michelle Dodo, happy birthday to you. Then,
Michelle.
chaotic birthday to Na Shoko and the music maestro Kojo Enchi. Kojo Enchi's birthday today. Wow.
Oh, Kojo Enchi's birthday is today.
The music maestro.
Hold on. Charlie, no. No. We have to pop one song before we continue.
Hold on. Make her finish there. You drop one song.
You want to finish before?
Let me finish.
But which is your favorite Kojo Enchi song?
I'll bring it to you. Relax. Let me finish.
You know the thing about Kojo Enchi. One thing I like about Kojo Enchi is that with the songs, when you tell him your favorite song, he tells you why you like the song.
There's a story.
There's a story behind the song.
Right.
He told me mine. Anyway, let's get into the Sports Center.
I will get into it right now. And Winston, it's a special night to look forward to with great fixtures lined up for the UEFA Champions League Group Stage Match Day 4. But the Ghana Premier League is high on our agenda.
Referee whistles. Keita! It's a goal! Naby Keita has put protocol. Lovely drive, beautiful goal. Great goal by
Run over, loops the ball into the area, heads the ball, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko had the first goal! Just display! Just the goal for Kumasi Asante Kotoko! The Porcupine Warriors
Starlight again with an opportunity. Tamil Ama has made it 2 for Starlight.
Ovocha with the ball, then he hits a lovely cross above everybody. Ball clears the post, and the phobia band cries out loud. They have got the goal.
Karela trying to move men forward. Here we see Taylor. This can be dangerous. Karela! Makati! Brilliant goal from Apia Makati, and he's brought the minus back to level 10.
What a game we're seeing here. The away fans to my left, to my right are really in raptures at the moment.
And you know, it's a special night to look forward to with great fixtures coming up there in the Ghana Premier League. Now, Joy Sports will bring you live commentary on the Ghana Premier League Match Day 2 game between Hearts of Oak and Ashanti Gold at the expense of Champions League action tonight. That's how far Joy Sports is determined to push the only league that matters. Indeed, Hearts of Oak are playing for the first time this season after the Match Day 1 fixture against the Adriana Stars was suspended due to outstanding COVID-19 issues. Hearts of Oak last won the Ghana Premier League title in the 2008-2009 season and are desperate to change that narrative. Their season officially starts tonight, and the technical and playing staff have their heads screwed up for battle. We'll hear from the Hearts captain Fatal Mohammed in a bit. First, though, starman Emmanuel Nete.
It's just simple, just go for the ultimate for the club because it's been long overdue. We need the trophy, our fans need it, our families need it. It's not just for ourselves, but every Phobian needs the trophy, and that is what we are preparing towards, just to go for the ultimate.
Oh, my expectation is for us to, all my colleagues, I wish them all the best for the season, and myself and all the supporters pray for us. Then when we started the season, glory will be ours.
I can confirm the prayers are ongoing for Accra Hearts of Oak. We've got live commentary for you in that game. Now, Ashanti Gold will be looking for massive improvement, yes, after the opening day 2-2 draw with Karela United. Club CEO Emmanuel Frimpong once more tonight.
With the support of Milovan and Thomas Gier, we're going to go back home with 3 points. It's going to be a 3-point game, hands down. So, we all know that for the past, 10 years, Hearts of Oak hasn't, beaten Ashanti Gold in a minute now. When was the last time Ashanti Gold got beaten by Hearts? It's been ages. So, with that, I feel like it's going to continue like that. There's no way Hearts of Oak is going to beat Ashanti Gold. The best they can do is probably draw. It's going to be like a tie game. But to beat Hearts Gold, it's going to be tough. Hearts Gold doesn't really care about home and away game. Regardless, anywhere we go, we're taking our 3 points.
So join us at 6 p.m. We come your way with Hearts of Oak versus Ashanti Gold. But should Ashanti Gold fail to win emphatically against the Phobians, Great Olympics, who won 3-0 over Legon Cities, will remain top in the standings with 4 points and 4 goals after match day 2. So, can Great Olympics walk the path of their predecessors who won the Ghana Premier League in 1970 and 1974?
It's too early, like you said, and I don't want to jump too early. But I think we are taking match after match. And my wish is, if it will be possible, I should have been in the first 5 position in the league. So I will not say today that I will win the league, but I will be part of it. If the chance comes, then I'll do what I'm expected to do.
Arnold Walker is head coach of Accra Great Olympics. Away from that, the Ghana Football Association has referred Busan Dwarfs coach Enders Thompson to the disciplinary committee for his outburst on officiating over the weekend. Coach Enders expressed his displeasure at officials in the defeat of his side to Techiman 11 Wonders. Let's listen to what he had to say at the post-match.
Let me say officiating to me, no. This level of officiating in the Premier League, no. This level of officiating I don't think is the best for our league. This call for the penalty, the first one, the player had his hand right on the body, which to me, he never extended the arm. So what was the call for the penalty? Secondly, we had those kind of calls. He ignored them. And the point, the referee, where he was even facing the ball, had to turn to ask a linesman. What kind of officiating was that? The calls were so miserable. The officiating, no.
Okay, Akable, the lawyer in-house, is asking me what's wrong with what he said. Okay, so the coaches have been told to use a channel. You speak to the Ghana Football Association rather than go out public on that, because they're trying to help the brand and connect again to corporate Ghana. So Akable can have his own discussion about how bad he felt the referee was, but the key actors of the game We'll have to do the right thing going through the channel. All right, but I have to tell you there's some good news for Premier League clubs because they've been permitted to record their league matches after a meeting with the Ghana Football Association yesterday. The meeting held via video call had Chief Executive Officer of the clubs participating, and Joy Sports gathers there was a unanimous voice from the Premiership clubs as they kicked against the directive of the governing body barring them from videotaping matches for non-commercial use. So Asante Kotoko also demanded a copy of the contract between the Ghana Football Association and Star Times, but that was not made available to the members. Joy Sports sources say the clubs will formally petition the FA for a copy of the contract after the FA failed to show signs of willingness to avail a copy to members at the meeting. Now we have to step out of Ghana right now, stay on the continent. You've been following the story closely and we covered it heavily for you. The ambition of banned CAF boss Ahmad Ahmad to be re-elected has been dashed after the directive by FIFA to have him step aside for 5 years for breaching various code of ethics. Now last month the former head of Madagascar's FA announced his intention to go for a second term in office. This is now in major doubt after Mr. Ahmad, who was elected CAF president in 2017, because he now has to pass an eligibility test to resume his place on the FIFA Council. Now, Piers Edwards has been explaining why Ahmad must forget about this dream.
It wasn't so long ago that the Ahmad camp joyfully said that it had the backing of something like 46 of Africa's 54 nations, so therefore making his re-election seemingly very, very likely. But it wasn't long after that that the FIFA ban was first mooted. We broke the story on the BBC about a month ago, ahead of obviously today's ruling. And he will not be able to stand unless he can do some incredibly speedy work. He has to take his appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, and he has to get clearance, as in he has to be cleared by the 11th of January. Now, it normally takes FIFA 2 months to issue its full grounds for a ruling as to why somebody's banned. So that means that FIFA may only tell President Ahmad on the 23rd of January the grounds for his ban. Obviously, he cannot appeal it if he doesn't have the grounds for the ban. And given the fact that the 11th of January comes before the 23rd of January, it's very, very unlikely he's going to be able to make the starting lineup. And I should just add, Ade, that I understand and BBC Sport understands that there's a second ethics case going on against Ahmad, for which we may also hear a result before March election. So it's very, very unlikely he'll be able to contest, so leaving 4 other contenders to go for the post.
Piers Edwards there. Let's do boxing. There's more football to come though, and my colleague Nathaniel Atta has the latest on former world champion Isaac Dogbe and heavyweight Richard Latte Harrison.
Ghana's former world champion Isaac "The Royal Storm" Dogbe will not replace his opponent for the cancelled December 5 date. Dogbe was expected to fight undefeated contender Michael Conlan on December 5, but unfortunately this had to be cancelled due to a training injury that the Brit sustained. It was expected that Dogbe's promoter's Top Rank would announce a replacement, but it looks like the Ghanaian will not see any ring activity for the rest of the year 2020. Dogbe won his comeback bout against Chris Avalos via a knockout in Las Vegas last July. He is expected to be in Ghana to spend Christmas with his family. In the heavyweight division, Ghana's Richard Latte Harrison was rendered a third-round casualty in a bout against undefeated English heavyweight champion Fabio Wardley. A 2-punch combination to Latte's head dropped him flat on his back in the third, giving him a third straight loss in what should have been a 10-round affair. Harrison initially lost to Daniel Dubois, fluffing an opportunity to annex the then vacant WBO heavyweight title in 2019. A year and 6 months after that, he lost to Nathan Gorman in a Commonwealth eliminator in Stratford.
Nathaniel Ato there. So UEFA Champions League next. And there are 8 games to come tonight. We just passed halfway stage in the season's group stage. With important points on offer tonight, then let's talk about Chelsea up against Rennes away in France. Kai Havertz and Thiago Silva are both in Chelsea's squad for this evening's game. Havertz is back from a period of self-isolating after testing positive for COVID-19. Silva was rested for Saturday's win against Newcastle. Chelsea are on a fantastic winning run. They need to improve, Frank Lampard agrees.
Which I should have, winning games in a decent position. The result of the weekend, and when I say that, I'm just talking about ourselves. We have to have a nice balance of a good form, which I should have, winning games in a decent position, but then a real attitude and eagerness to get even better, because 6 games sounds good, But the minute we drop levels or don't prepare right, it will change. And I think Rennes is a very difficult team tomorrow that we're going to be playing against. Very accomplished team. We found that at the bridge. And I've got a lot of respect for them. So we just have to keep focused on ourselves to keep that form and improve.
Rennes, Chelsea. That's one of the early games later this afternoon or evening. Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says Dean Henderson could become one of the world's best goalkeepers, but will not confirm if he will start tonight against Istanbul Başakşehir. Now that's an important one. Remember what happened in the first leg. Manchester United lost and they were lambasted. They were blasted by everybody. I mean, they have another opportunity right now. And before you speak, Winston, let's hear from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on how they've managed to cater for the wrongs in the first leg.
We cause our own problems with our organization. So we need to be more patient in our approach, not patient in our approach, but more disciplined in our positioning. Because any little lack of concentration and they're off and running. And the first goal obviously was the worst goal to concede. The second goal as well was a counter-attack. So. And then we've looked at the game and looked at other ways that we should break him down, of course.
That's the Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In other games tonight, Paris Saint-Germain play Leipzig. It's a game that could spell doom for boss Thomas Tuchel because they're actually on some consecutive losses. That's a very bad run for them. Dynamo Kiev will be up against Barcelona. That's going to be in Ukraine. Juventus will play Ferencváros. We've got Borussia Dortmund up against Club Brugge. And Sevilla up against Krasnodar. And we've got Lazio up against Zenit St. Petersburg. My God, what are you expecting in your game?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
One thing I like about him and I don't like is that he's a smooth talker. Even when you're losing, he always has an explanation.
Oh, yes.
Look at what he's saying. This one, we're not strong enough.
And he's able
to ensure that.
No, and he demonstrates that even in his results. So he can be losing and you say, this game, only if you lose, we'll sack you. Then he win by 4 goals to 0.
No, but you see, the point is that who is to ensure that we're compact and we are disciplined in our defending?
He's the guy.
So if you are expected to do something, you have not done it.
He said he has taught the players.
Then you are explaining. See, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
He said he has taught the players. But the
Ole
players
Gunnar
are not
Solskjaer explains problems. He doesn't solve problems.
He's describing the problems, but he's not solving them.
He's not solving any problem.
It's a
yeah.